Hope all of you are doing well. I can see Mr. Farooq, Mr. Kamrul, and Miss Ria. Miss Munni also joined. I hope all of you are doing well. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Farooq, for turning on your camera. Rest of you, please turn on your camera as you always do, Mr. Partho. Miss Ria also, thank you, Mr. Kamrul. Miss Ria, as you also turned on your camera last class, please try to do it today as well. Miss Munni as well, please try to turn on your camera. Okay, let's proceed with our today's lesson. That is, you all know that we already completed our first unit of our lesson, of our course. So we will be starting our second unit today. So all of you can see the screen that I just shared. I hope all of you can see it. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, so am I clear? Am I audible very clearly? Can all of you hear me clearly? Okay, great. So let's start today's second unit, our second unit of our whole course. So as you all know, our courses are developed on two of the main aspects of learning English, right? The first one is development of our language skills, and second is improvement of our language efficiency. So how do we do that? We develop our language skill by developing our listening, speaking, reading, and writing skill. And we improve our efficiency by working on our grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation as well. So all these aspects that are needed to develop our skills and improve our efficiency, all these things are included in all of our units of this book, this course material that we are following. So all of the units that we will be doing, all 12 of them have all these aspects or activities based on these development of skills and the things that we need to improve our efficiency. So all these are included in each of our units, okay? So our second unit is the same as well. So we have the activities based on listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And then we have activities based on the improvement of our grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation as well, as it was in Unit 1. So it's the same in Unit 2 as well, right? So I will be zooming in so that we can see. So our first unit was, what was the name of our first unit? Do you remember? Getting to know you. That was our first unit's name. And our second unit's name is Let's Get Together. So we got to know each other in the first unit. Now we will get together. So this is our second unit. And each of our unit from the very beginning, as you saw in the beginning of our first unit as well, we had a video that summarized or that told us about what we will be learning from this particular unit that we're starting. So that video summarizes the whole unit in one video clip so that it's clear for us that what we will be learning in this whole unit in our next couple of classes, right? So it's the same for this unit as well. So let's see what we have in our second unit of our whole course. And we will be watching a video that is given here. And this will also be presented by a teacher. This video is given by the publisher, and this will also be presented by a teacher from Bristol in UK, England. So let's watch the video and let's learn or let's see what we have in this second unit of ours, okay? So pay attention so that you can know what we are going to learn in our future classes of our second unit. So listen carefully and pay attention.
Hello. Welcome to Unit 2. My name's Alex, and I'm a teacher in Bristol, England. This unit is all about interacting with other people. Family, friends, neighbours. You'll practice talking about the people you know using present tenses. I have a brother, Tim. He's a student. He's studying law at Bristol University. We'll also look at the differences between have and have got, and you'll practice using them to talk about possessions. I've got an iPhone, but I haven't got an iPad. Vocabulary and speaking focuses on free time activities for your perfect day. What do you like doing in your free time? What's your idea of a perfect day?
My perfect day would be having breakfast at home and going for a walk in the mountains.
My perfect day is a day that I can sleep as long as I want and the weather is like cloudy and not hot.
My perfect day would be to go to the sea with my friends and stay there until the sunset.
How independent are you? Do you worry too much about what other people think? Do you like spending time alone? In reading and speaking, you'll complete an independence quiz to find out how independent you really are. In everyday English, you'll look at how to have successful conversations in English. You'll learn what to say to show interest in the other person and how to answer questions with more than just a yes or a no. Do you need more skills practice? Go online to improve your reading.
Okay, so this was the whole summary of our second unit that we will be starting from today. So before we get on to our lesson, let's look at the picture that is provided to us on the cover of our second unit. So we see two people, right? A man and a woman. So what do you think are they doing? Who can tell me? What are they doing? Yes, Mr. Kamrul, what do you think are they doing?
I think they are riding bicycle.
Right, they are riding a bicycle. But this bicycle is a bit different. See, usually in our bicycle, the regular bicycles that we see, it is for one person, right? But this bicycle specifically, this is for two people. There are two seats and there are two paddles, two pairs of paddles. See, they are both paddling. So do you know, does any one of you know what this type of bicycle is called?
Oh, actually, no.
Okay, anyone else?
No.
Okay, so this type of bicycle is called tandem. Tandem, tandem. So this is not a very, yes. So this is not a very regular word that we use, but I'm just sharing it so that you can keep it in your knowledge. So this type of bicycle is called a tandem. Tandem. Just to increase your vocabulary, nothing. Tandem, tandem. Okay, so great. And what do you think their relationship is, Miss Ria?
Husband and wife.
They are
Okay,
Maybe.
Mr. Farooq thinks
spouse.
they're husband and wife. Okay,
They're
you also
spouse.
think they're spouse. Okay, they can be, we're not sure. It's just a general question. They can be husband and wife, they can be a couple, they can be brothers and sisters, they can also be friends, right?
Their expression even and their activity a call from their something.
Right. It seems that they are a couple. Great. Okay. Then, what are the adjectives that you can use to describe them? We all know what adjectives are, right? So it is the word that describes a person or a thing. So after seeing the picture, what are the adjectives that you think can be used for them?
They are laughing.
They're laughing, so that is a verb. So what type of person can they be? They're laughing, so the people who always laugh and smile, what do we call them? What type of people? Mr. Farooq, you should be able to answer this. You did it in our class in
And
pre-intermediate
they
in
look
intermediate
like
level.
a assertive person.
They look like
Assertive is
assertive
also
people. Okay, they seem to be assertive. Good. Yes, right. And What
And
more, Mr.
they
Partho?
are laughing couple.
Okay,
Couple.
they're a laughing couple. Okay, so they are a cheerful couple. They are
They
cheerful
are
people, right?
cheerful.
Yes. So the people who always smile and laugh, they are said to be cheerful. Mr. Partho, give us an adjective.
They are
Uh,
colorful. They were colorful.
funny.
Funny? Okay, funny. Yes, fun loving. They're wearing colorful clothes, so it seems like they're very fun loving. They like colorful. They have a colorful life. So you can also say that they are young at heart, right? And what about Mr. Kamro? Give us an adjective for them.
They are happy couple.
Happy couple. Okay, they seem happy. Yes, they seem to be very happy. Very good. What about Miss Munni? Yes,
Ma'am,
Miss Munni?
at this moment, I couldn't find any adjective. They are happy, they are enjoyable, they are cheerful, they are colorful,
Right.
they are
Good, good. Young at heart. They're
young at
carefree. You can also say that they are carefree because who are the carefree people? Carefree people. They are the ones who are very, fun loving. They like to enjoy life. They don't worry much. They are carefree. So you can
and
also say
also
that,
friendly.
yes, they seem to be friendly as well. Very good. Yes, very good. Okay. Last question is that what other things do you think they like doing? So because we just described them as fun-loving, carefree people, happy couple, and colorful at heart or young at heart, so what other activities do you think they might like?
They might like,
Cycling,
they might
Yes,
love
cycling. Good.
maybe hang out or travel.
Yes, very good. Traveling or hanging outside, very good. What other things, Mr. Farooq, Mr. Kamrul? Anything else?
They are uh, love traveling.
Good, very good. They love to travel, very good. Yes. Very good. Those are good answers. Right, because they look like they like to have fun. So maybe traveling, camping, hiking, all these type of adventurous activities, right? It looks like they would like doing that. Okay, that was a good start for our second unit. So let's move on to our today's first lesson of our second unit. So before we jump into the actual lesson, let's have a warm up, okay? Let's see that because this a whole lesson that we will be doing today is based on twins, how some twins interact, have the relation between each other, and how we will see how each twin can think differently as well, as we all have a mindset that usually twins, they are always very eager to stick together and they always like to stay close, right? But we will also see that this is not the case for all twins. We will also be seeing that. So now that we're talking about family and siblings, that is brothers and sisters, let's ask you some questions. We can start with Miss Ria. Could you please tell us, because this is just a warm up, okay? So we will have a good discussion among each other, among all of you, and then we'll jump into our lesson. So how many brothers and sisters have you got?
Maybe they are twin of one.
No, it's about you.
Sisters.
How many brothers and sisters
Okay,
have you got?
okay. I have three brothers, and I'm only me in my parents' daughters.
Okay, great. So you say, I have
I'm the
got
younger.
three
Yes,
brothers
the
and
young.
I am the youngest. Good. Very good. So usually one mistake that we make whenever we say that when we're talking about possession, right? So we say, I have this, I have that. But when we are emphasizing on possessing something or having something to ourselves, we say, I have got. Okay. So for this answer, I have got three brothers and I am the youngest sister. Okay? Okay. Next is who do you get on best in your family? So this means who are you closest to in your family, or with whom does your chemistry match? You have a good time. Who is that in your family?
Yes, ma'am. I have the best family person in my life, my mother. I'm very close to, and chemistry is so good. So whenever I need a basic expectation, so I told my mother, and mother also is solve
Helps
the
you with it.
problem. Yes, it helps a lot.
Right. Sorts it out. Very good. So you get on best with your mother in your family. That's great to hear. Very good. Okay. What about Mr. Farooq? Who do you get on best in your family with?
My son and daughter.
Oh, great. So you get on best with your children, your son and your daughter. Very good. So I hope you have a very good bonding with your children, right?
See, yes.
That's great. That's great. Why do you think is that bonding so strong? And why do you think it's just with your children and maybe not with your any other family member? What is the reason of your strong bond?
Not only my son and daughter, and also other person
In your
uh,
family?
based in your family.
Okay, okay, okay. Good to know that. Okay. What about Miss Munni? Do you spend a lot of your free time with members of your family?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, everyone should spend a lot of time, free time with their family members,
Very good.
uh, because without giving time, the bondage with family members will not be strong. So
Right.
whenever I get time, whenever I get my leisure time, I try to spend more time with my family members. And
Excellent. Very good.
yeah.
That's a very good thing, actually, what Miss Munni just said, that we actually should, especially in these times, because we are very busy, right? In our lives, all of us are busy. It's best to spend more and more free time with our family members whenever we can. That is a very good thing that Miss Munni said. Very, really appreciate it. And what about Mr. Kamrul? Do you
Yeah,
spend a lot of your free time with your members in the family?
a few minutes I was absent, so please
No problem. We're just having a discussion.
just
Just random.
ask the question again, please.
Okay. Do you spend a lot of your free time with members of your family?
Yes, when I get the free time, always I try to spend my time with my family,
Okay, that's
especially
great to hear. Yes,
especially at the weekend. Always I try to go outside. Always I try
with
to
your family.
enjoy with family. Sometimes I visit the restaurant. Always I try to take
Great.
some snacks like
That's
this.
great to hear. That's very good. That's a very good thing, actually, because we don't get time to spend with our family usually because we have office, we have other works. We get so consumed in our day-to-day lives that we don't get time to spend with our family. But we should actually find out a certain time when we should give them time and spend some quality time, not only sitting together and going on the phone, not that, but sitting together and talking and interacting. That is really important nowadays, right? Okay, that's good to know that every one of you try to spend your time with your family members. Last thing, are there any twins in your family, Mr. Farooq?
Uh, no,
No.
no.
Okay. What about Miss Ria?
Yes, miss.
Do you have any twins in your family?
No, ma'am. But my husband has a very prefer of twin baby.
Oh,
My husband has a
that's
choice
nice.
twins.
That's nice. Mashallah. I hope you are blessed with two, inshallah.
No,
What
ma'am.
about
One is enough.
what is enough? Okay, okay, okay. What about Miss Munni? Do you have any twins in your family?
Yes, ma'am. My younger sister has two
Wow,
daughters, and it looks like angels.
that's so sweet, mashallah. That's good to hear. What about Mr. Kamrul? Do you have any twins in your family?
Actually, ma'am, we have uh, we have a twin cousin.
Okay,
Both
that's
of
good to
them,
hear. Yes.
both of them, uh, now they are doing a government job.
Oh,
They
wow, that's
qualify
great.
their PCS, 35
That's
PCS.
great.
They were qualified.
That's very rare, actually. Both of the twins got qualified. That's great. MashaAllah, that's very good. Okay. What about Miss Bindu? Mr. Akhtaruzaman, could you please mute your mic? Mr. Akhtaruzaman, could you please mute your mic? Okay, so moving on. So that was just a warm-up session for all of us. So let me tell you, I do have twins in my family. I have my cousin. They are two. I have two sisters. They're very small. They're twins as well. So that's the first pair of twin in our family. So I got first pair of twins in our family after they were born. So I never experienced that before as well. Anyways, moving on to our lesson of today is that you see we have a pair of twin given on the screen.
Me,
Their names are, yes, Miss Bindu.
me and my sister is a twin.
Oh, you both are twins?
Yeah.
Wow. So we have a twin in our class. That's
My two
great.
brothers, my two brother and two both sister is twin.
So your brothers are also twins and you are also twins.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great. So you are four siblings and two pair of twins.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so good. Very nice to hear that. Excellent. Okay, so I think you will know more about twin psychology than any of us here, and you might be able to relate with our today's lesson, and you'll enjoy it more, most probably, than any of us
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's start with this. So this whole lesson is being called being a twin. So we will see two pairs of twins. One pair is of two sisters, and the other pair is of two brothers. So this pair, the first pair, is of two sisters. Their names are Chloe and Leah. So look at the picture. They are identical twins. It means that there are two types of twins. One is identical twin, the other is non-identical twin. So identical twins are who look exactly the same. Both of them look exactly the same. That is why they are easy to identify that yes, they are twins. That is why we call them identical twins. And those who are called unidentical or non-identical twins, they look completely different. They both of them don't have the same features in their faces or they don't look the same. So that is why they are it's confusing for us to understand that whether they are twins or not. That is why they're called non-identical twins or unidentical twins. So this pair, that is Chloe and Leah, they are identical twins because see, they look the same. What about Miss Bindu? Are you both sisters identical twins or non-identical twins? Miss
Teacher,
Bindu? Yes.
hello. Hello.
Yes, Miss Bindu.
Now you tell to me again. I'm not
Are you
heard
both
properly.
sisters identical twins or non-identical twins? Do you look same, both of you?
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so you are identical twins then. That's great. Okay, so let's see. Let's listen to what Chloe and Leah Taylor have to say about themselves. So the topic here, I mean their name we know, Chloe and Leah Taylor. So they're saying Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. So they are just 9 years old. They have an older brother and sister. So the brother's name is Luke. He's 11 and the sister is 13. So let's listen about them. Let's listen to what their names, I mean, their life is, or how they think they feel about each other. Let's get to know that, and then we can jump into other activities further, okay? So listen carefully. I will be playing, as I always say, whenever I play the audio, either the um, script or the writings that they're saying is being given on the screen in the activity, or I give you the script while the audio is being played, right? So what you do is keep your mic muted and you try to say the or read the sentences that are being said along with the audio, okay? So I'll do the same right now as well. I will be playing the audio from here, and this passage or the paragraph that is given here about Chloe and Leah, that is what they will be talking about, because Chloe and Leah will be talking, right? So you listen and you talk, okay? I mean, read it. So I'll play it. Pay attention, everyone, okay? And before that,
2.1.
one minute, please. Mr. Akhtaruzaman, if you have any queries, we will talk about these queries. We will clear these queries after the class, okay, sir? In the meanwhile, you pay attention in the class. You will get all your answers in the end of the class, okay, sir? Okay, so everyone listen very carefully. I'll be starting the audio.
Chloe and Leah Taylor. Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. They have an older brother and sister, Luke, 11, and Jessica, 13.
We've got similar personalities, and we're very different from Luke and Jessica. We're both shy on our own.
Yeah.
But we feel much braver when we're together, don't we, Leah?
Yeah. I always want to be with Chloe. I never feel sad when I'm with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I've got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear the same clothes. I love it when we look identical. People say we're starting to look more different now, and I hate that.
I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We're getting older and we can't live together when we're grown-ups.
Why not?
Okay, so that was what Leah and Chloe had to say about their bond and their type of characteristics that they have, what they like, what they don't, and what they think about each other, right? So what I would like you all to do is that I'll read it. I'll read out this whole thing for you all, and then I will ask I'll ask you one by one to read it. Okay, part by part, I'll ask you to read it. The first, I'll read it so that it's easier for you. You did hear the audio already, but if I read it, it will be a bit more clear for you for certain pronunciations that you might have problem. It's not very obvious that you will have problem, but some of you might. So listen very carefully, because when I will ask you to read it so that it will be clearer for you to pronounce, okay? So I'll start now. Chloe and Leah Taylor. Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. They have an older brother and sister, Luke, 11, and Jessica, 13. Chloe, we've got similar personalities, and we're very different from Luke and Jessica. We're both shy on our own, but we feel much braver when we're together, don't we, Leah? Leah, yeah, I always want to be with Chloe. I never feel sad when I'm with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I've got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear same clothes. I love it when we look identical. People say we're starting to look more different now, and I hate that. Chloe, I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. A bit more time apart now. We're getting older, and we can't live together when we're grown up. Leah, why not? So overall, here both of them are very close. They're they're both are best friends to each other. Mr. Kamil, you could not hear anything? You couldn't hear my audio?
Yes, I'm not. I wasn't hearing, but now I am hearing.
Now
Hearing
it's
it.
clear. Okay, no problem. I just read the text, so you did not miss anything, sir. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, so what did we understand? We understood that they have got very similar personalities and they're very close to each other and they always wear same clothes and they like it. But they also, not both of them, but Chloe thinks that they should spend some time away from each other because she thinks that when they grow up, they won't be able to stay together. So that will be hard for them. So that is why she's thinking to keep a bit of distance from now already. They're only 9, but she's thinking so much about her future already. Anyways, so let's start reading. I would like Miss Munni to read from the very top of the paragraph, that is the title, from there till the first dialogue of Chloe.
Okay,
Read till
ma'am.
here.
Okay, let me start.
Yes.
Chloe and Leah Taylor. Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. They have an older brother and sister, Luke 11 and Jessica 13. Chloe. We have got similar personalities and we are very different from Luke and Jessica. We are both shy on our own, but we feel much braver when we are together. Don't we, Leah?
Great. Very good, Miss Munni. Next, the paragraph of Leah, I would like Miss Ria to read it. Miss Ria, read the passage of Leah.
I read the passage of Leah. Yeah, I always want to be the with
Chloe.
Chloe. I never feel okay. I never feel sad when I am with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I have got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear the same clothes. I love it. When we look identical, people say we are starting to look more different now, and I hate that.
Okay, so Leah loves to look the same with her
Same.
sister, right?
Yeah.
But now that people are saying that they're growing up and they're looking a bit different from each other, she's not liking that anymore.
Yes.
Okay, next part about Chloe and till the end. Mr. Kamro, can you please read the last part of it from Chloe till the end? Mr. Kamro? Mr.
Okay,
Kamro, yes.
okay, I'm hearing.
Okay,
Uh,
go on.
Chloe, I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We are getting older and we can't live together when we are grown ups. Leah, why not?
Very good, Mr. Kamral. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Farouk, could you please read from the very beginning, that is the title, till the first passage of Chloe, that is marked.
Okay. Chloe and Leah Taylor. Chloe and Leah Chloe and Leah are identical twins. Age 9. They have an older brother and sister. Luke 11 and Jessica 13.
Good.
Chloe, we have got similar personalities and have very different from Luke and Jessica. We are
Good.
both shy on our own, but we feel much braver when we are together, don't we, Leah? Yeah.
Very good, Mr. Farouk. It's okay. Okay, fine till then. Thank you very much. Now, Miss Bindu. Miss Bindu, could you read the part of Leah?
Okay. Leah, yeah, I always want to be with Chloe. I never
Chloe.
feel
Chloe.
sad.
It's Chloe.
Chloe. I always want to be with Chloe.
Good.
I never feel sad when I am with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I have got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear the same clothes. I love it when we look identical,
Identical. Identical.
identical.
Good.
People say we are starting to look more different now, and I hate that.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Miss Bindu. Mr. Akhtar Zaman, do
Welcome.
you want to read? Could you please read from here till the end? Mr. Akhtar Zaman? Okay, maybe he's having some internet problem. Okay, moving on to Mr. Partho. Mr. Partho, why is your camera off today?
Ma'am, actually, I lost my Wi-Fi connection, so I'm outside of my home, so
Oh, okay.
that's why.
Okay, no problem. It's okay. Please read the last part.
Uh, Chloe, I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We're getting older, and we can't live together when we are
Grown-ups.
grown up. Sorry, Leah, why not?
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for reading it. I'll zoom it out so that we can see it in one go. Okay, so now that we've
Hello.
yes, Mr. Akhtar Zaman, we can hear
Hello.
you. Yes, Mr. Akhtar Zaman.
I can read
You want to read? Yes, you can read. Can
last
you read?
para.
Yes, read the last para, please.
Yes. Chloe, I don't like it when I'm with Leah. I am
I'm
not
not
with Leah, but I am not with Leah, but I
right.
think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We're getting older and we can't live together when we are grown ups. Leah, why
Good.
not?
Excellent. Very good, Mr. Akhtar Zaman. Thank you so much. Okay, now, so we got to know about Leah and Chloe Taylor and how they like being with each other and how they look similar and they dress similar and they also love to stay together. And when they are apart, they feel a bit sad, right? And when they're together, they feel very braver than when they are alone. So that is their characteristics. But Chloe, one of the twins, she thinks that it is better to spend some time apart now or to spend some time away from each other because she thinks that as they're getting older, when they grow up, they won't be able to stay together. And Leah doesn't think so. That is why she's asking why not. So why do you think that Chloe or which girl, sorry, not why, which girl wants to spend less time together? I just said it, so but I'm asking you again. So which girl among Leah and Chloe do you think wants to spend less time together, Mr. Kamrul?
Yeah, ma'am.
Which of the girls, Chloe or Leah, wants to spend less time together or some time apart? Which of them? I hid it. I hid the part where the answer is.
Chloe,
Chloe? Who said that? Mr. Akhtar Zaman said that?
yeah,
Okay. Very good, Mr. Akhtar. Very good. So Mr. Kamrul was looking for the answer. It's okay, Mr. Kamrul, you tried hard. So the answer was down, and I hid it intentionally so that you could just say it from your mind. So that is Chloe. Chloe Taylor wants to spend some time apart. And why do you think that is, Mr. Farooq?
Yes.
Why do you think Chloe wants to spend less time with her sister Leah? No? Okay, no problem. What about Miss Munni?
Because Chloe thought they are grown up, they have to
Growing
be
up.
separate, yeah, anytime. So it's better to stay
Spend
separate.
less time together.
Uh,
Right. Good. Although they're very young, it's too early for them to think that, right? But they
yeah.
already started thinking that way. That's quite mature of them. Okay, not both of them, but one of them. That is Chloe. But I don't think Leah wants to um, stay apart, right? What do you think? All of you, give me opinions. Make the class interactive. Talk. Don't stay quiet. You will get bored. I will get bored. Talk with us. Talk with everyone. So, what do you think? Do you think that Leah wants to stay apart as well or spend less time as well? Do you think
No,
that?
no, Chloe.
Chloe thinks that. And what about Leah? She does she want to stay together or
No, she that's why she told why Chloe.
why not?
Why
Exactly.
not?
Right,
Yeah.
Miss Monique. Exactly. Okay, so this was all about Chloe and Leah Taylor. Moving on to our next pair of twin. They are two brothers. They are Liam and Dylan Clark. So before we saw a pair of sisters, they were Chloe and Leah, and this is Liam and Dylan, a pair of brothers, and they are unidentical. They don't look the same like Chloe and Leah. So they are unidentical twins. And we have a paragraph or a passage about them as well, where just like Chloe and Leah. So let's listen first. Let's listen about them. Let's listen to what they have to say about each other, about the two brothers, and then we can read it as well. Okay. So I'll play the audio, same like before. I'll play it. I'll give you the passage in front of you so that you can read along with the audio. Okay. So let's pay attention and then jump into the other lessons.
2.2 Liam and Dylan Clark. Liam and Dylan are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters.
I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find I often try to be different from Liam. I sometimes want the same thing as him in a restaurant, but I never order it.
I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school, and now we're at different universities. Dylan's studying drama in Manchester, and I'm doing physics in Leeds.
Yeah.
We don't feel so competitive now that we're living very different lives, but I still really want to beat him at sports.
I'm happy we're more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester, and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous.
Okay, so this was all about Liam and Dylan Clark. So we can see that they are the exact opposite of Chloe and Leah, right? How is that? Can anyone tell me? How do you think? What about Mr. Partho? Mr. Partho, how do you think that Liam and Dylan are completely the opposite of Chloe and Leah? Mr. Partho?
Chloe and Leah are identical twins. They are hopefully Liam and Dylan are not identical twins because of
Yes.
their they have uh, dissimilarities between two twins like Chloe and Leah, and on the other hand, Liam and Dylan. Liam and Dylan like to their time spend their time in apart.
Apart,
So
yes.
apart and
And Chloe and Leah spend their time
spend their time in
together.
together.
Right, very good. That is the biggest difference, or yes, difference actually. That's the biggest difference between the two pairs of twins is that Chloe and Leah are very close to each other and they always want to stay together and they don't want to spend time apart. But Liam and Dylan are the complete opposites because they would like to spend more time apart and they do. They don't like to stay together. So one of the main reasons is of not liking to stay together is because they don't like, firstly, they don't like being identical twins. And secondly, they feel that because everyone always sees them together as a twin and not two separate people, they think that their identities as their themselves doesn't reflect or doesn't show. Could I explain that? Could all of you understand? Okay, I'll say it one more time. Is that they feel that, see, they said that people see identical twins as special, but don't see what's different and special about you. So everyone, we all do that. We always, whenever we see twins, we see them as a pair, right? We don't see them as separate children. We don't see them as, okay, you are twin one, you are twin two. We don't see them like that. We just see them together, that they are both twins. Wow, they look same. So they have the same personalities, but actually they don't. Both of them have different personalities, right? They have their own differences, they have their own capabilities, and they're special in their own way. That is what people don't see. And that is what Dylan and Liam don't like about them being twins, right? So, okay, so I blabbered a lot. Let's read it and then you will understand better as well. So let's start reading. I'll read it for you once and then I'll make you read it, okay? So Liam and Dylan Clark. Liam and Dylan are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters. Dylan, I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find I often try to be different from Liam. I sometimes want the same thing as him in a restaurant, but I never order it. Liam, I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school and now we're in different universities. Dylan's studying drama in Manchester and I'm doing physics in Leeds. We don't feel so competitive now that we're living very different lives, but I still really want to beat him at sports. Dylan, I'm happy we're more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester, and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous. So, see, both of the brothers are close. It's not that they're not close, they are close, but they want to have a competition in between them. They always, although now they don't because they live apart, they live in two different cities or states, you can say. So that's why they don't have that much of the competition and they have different lines of their studies. But yeah, Liam, right? Liam still wants to beat him in sports. So that is the competitiveness that is still there between them. So let's read about them and then we will move on to our actual lesson that we will be starting. So let's start with Miss Bindu. Could you please read from the title, that is the name of the twins, till Dylan's first dialogue?
Okay. Liam and Dylan Clark. Liam and Diane are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters. Dylan, I don't really like being a twin. Sorry, being. I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but
Identical.
identical.
Identical. Yes.
People see identical twins
Good.
as special, but
Very good.
they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find I often try to be different from Liam. I sometimes want the same things as him in a restaurant, but I never order it.
Very good. Thank you so much, Miss Bindu. Okay, next part that is of Liam. I would like Mr. Kamrul to read it, please.
Okay, ma'am. I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school, and now we are at different universities. Dylan's studying drama in Manchester, and I'm doing physics in Leeds. We don't feel so competitive now. we are living very different lives. But I still really want to beat him at sports.
Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Kamru. Last, the small part, Mr. Partho, could you please read about Dylan's part?
Dylan, I'm happy we're more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester, and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous.
Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Partho. Now, Miss Ria, please start from the very beginning till Dylan's first passage.
Dylan, I don't
From
really
the
like.
beginning, Miss Ria, from the title. Start from the title.
Ma'am, would you please
Zoom a bit more. It's already
just zoom?
zoomed,
That means
actually.
is a spelling. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Zoom out, right? Okay. Liam and Dylan.
Liam and Dylan Clark. Liam and Dylan are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters. Dylan, I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find
Good.
I often try to be different from Liam. I sometimes want to same things as him in a restaurant, but I never order it.
Good. Thank you so much. Now, the part about Liam will be read by Mr. Farouk.
Liam, I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school, and now we are at different universities. Reliance studying drama in Manchester, and I am doing physics in Leeds. We don't feel so competitive now that we are living very different lives. But I still really want to beat him at sports.
Very good, Mr. Farouk. Lastly, Miss Munni. Please read the last part.
Dylan, I'm happy we are more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester, and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. That was great. Now that we know about both of these two pairs of twins, we can move on to our main lesson that is given in this same page. I'll zoom out and you'll be able to see. So let's move on to this. Okay, before that, here are some grammar references given. Okay, so this is the part that you have to do on your own because there are three parts in this. Which two present tenses are used in the text? Find the example of both. Look at the sentences, which refers to all the time, which refers to now. So you have to find it from here. And then number three, find examples of have and have got in the text. Is have got more formal or informal, more spoken or written? So you will be doing this because this is based completely on grammar, and it's not that you are unaware of grammar. It's not. You already know most of the grammar, right? That is why we will not be going deep into that, but I will give you the reference that it's given here, grammar reference 2.1 till 2.4. And this is in page 142 to 143. So let's see, we'll go to page 142 so that I can show you. So the reference was given from 2.1 till 2.4, right? That is in the next page. So these grammar representations that are given here, these are given in details, okay? So you will be able to, if you want to actually, it's not necessary that you have to, but if you are interested in seeing and learning more in depth about the grammars that are given, more than you know, then you can just see it. Or sometimes it happens that you just need to refresh your mind. So you can just go into this page, that is page 142, and look into it by yourself at home. Okay. So because we will have to do more of the lessons, that is why we will not be doing something that you already know. We will be working on the skills that you need to be developing, right? So you can look into it at home because you all have your books and workbooks with you at the moment. So it will be easier for you to look into it in details with time at your home. Okay, now that we're done with reading or knowing about both of the pair of twins, I would like to know one thing from one of the twins that we have in here. That is Miss Munni. I mean, sorry, Miss Bindu. Very sorry. Miss Bindu, could you tell us how are you and your sister? Which type of twin are you? Are you like Liam and Dylan, or are you like Chloe and Leah? I'm very curious. I think we all are, right?
We both two, Chloe and
You are like Chloe and Leah?
Chloe and Leah, but my two brothers is
Like
same to
Dylan and Leah.
Liam and Liam
Okay.
and Dylan.
Okay, so that's a good match, right? We just got to learn about a pair of brothers who are identical, but they don't like to spend more time, and it's the same for your brothers as well, and it's the same for you and your sister, like Chloe and Leah. That's nice. So I think it's the girl psychology. They always want to stick together, I think, right? And I think boys want to go apart and enjoy their own lives by their own. I think it's just the mentality. I mean, boy-girl mentality. No problem. Good to know that. That was just out of curiosity. So, okay, moving on. So, activity 4 is our lesson of today. I'll zoom in so that it's easier for you to see. Excuse me, sorry. So here, everyone pay attention, okay? Be very attentive when I'm explaining this activity because you have to take some time. Before I explain, everyone take a copy and a pen or a pencil so that because this activity has to be written down to be done and completed in a proper way, okay? So those who still don't have a copy or a pen in front of you, do collect it while I explain you how we will be doing this activity. Okay, so work with a partner. We'll do that later. Before that, we'll work on our own. That is, use the prompt to ask and answer questions about the twins. So we have 6 questions given here about Chloe and Leah, and 6 questions given here about Liam and Dylan. The first we'll be doing the first 6, that is about Chloe and Leah. So what we have to do is we are given prompts. Do you know what prompts are? One prompt is that it's an adverb. We know that to do something very quickly. He did that work very promptly, or he was very prompt with his work. So that is one prompt. The other prompt is some small topics or some small phrases that are given to us as a reminder or as a help for suppose a drama actor. Suppose an actor, he's shooting and he forgot his lines when what he will be saying. So suppose he's supposed to say good morning, lovely day again. So he forgot that line. Now the person behind the camera will write good morning and he will remember the rest of the sentence. So that good morning is a prompt. So that is a reminder that is being given to you or just a clue or a help so that you can remember what you're about to say or what you're about to write. Same way here, we are given 2 prompts. So one is how the question will start and there is an oblique in between. And the other part is the other prompt, that is the phrase that will be used to complete the sentence or the phrase that we will be talking about in the question. Okay, so firstly, you all understood that we have to form questions in these activities, right? In this activity. And how will we do that? We have been given 2 prompts that have to be made in one complete question. So I'll clear it again. I'm very sorry. I will be doing the first one for you. The first one is given how do, and then there's an oblique because that separates the 2 prompts. And the next prompt is feel when they're together. So this
How do you
question too,
feel?
yes, how
How
not
do
do
you
you, we're talking about them, right? Because the second prompt is given feel when they're together. So the question will be how do they feel when they're together. That is how we complete the question using the two prompts that are given to us. Understood, everyone?
No, I don't understand.
Not yet? Okay, I'll explain it again. So there are two parts of the question that are given, okay? You have to use those two parts to complete the whole question. Easy way. I'm just saying it in the most easiest way is that two parts of the question are given. You have to join those two parts using some words, that appropriate words that should be in between, so that the question is suitable and sensible, makes sense. Okay. So
So
for
question
in that way, yes,
what
Mr. Farouk.
can I can I can I
Number one.
can,
Okay,
number
number
one,
one.
how do you feel when they are together?
No, no, no.
Okay.
How they
This will be
feel.
how do they feel?
Feel they
Because we
feel.
are talking about them, Chloe and Leah. So it will be how do they feel? How do
How
how
do
do
they
you
feel?
feel? Yes. How do you feel when they're together? I'm not talking about we're not talking about us, right? If you ask how do you feel, how will I feel if they're together? I don't know them. How will I feel? So it's not based on me. It's based on the twins. So how do they feel when they're together? That is why the second prompt is given so that we understand who or what we are talking about. Okay. I hope all of you understood now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay, good. What about Miss Bindu, Mr. Kamru? I can see Miss Ria. I think she understood. What about Mr. Kamru, Miss
Yes.
Bindu, Mr. Partho? Okay, Mr. Kamru understood. Great. Miss Bindu, Mr. Partho?
Madam, I understood number one question, but
Hmm.
second why we how do question type of example how do they feel
Yes.
when they are together? Maybe
Yes.
that is right.
Yes. Right. Very
Okay.
right. Yes. Same way,
Second,
you have to
what
do the second one. Why dash Leah always wants to be with Chloe? So there will be one word. It's not necessary that there always has to be one word. And the word has to be where the oblique is. It's not necessary. The word that is missing or the words that are missing can be in between the other prompt as well. Okay, so you have to understand. That is the trick here. You have to understand the proper structure of the question when you're forming the question. No problem, you try it. You try whatever you can, and then when I ask you, I'll correct it if you're wrong. No problem, dear. Don't worry about that. Try it for yourself at first. Okay, Miss Bindu?
okay.
Okay, great. So take some time. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. Do the first six, write it down so that it's easier for you to say when I'm asking it, okay? And after we're done forming the questions, we will also answer those, okay? So form the questions first, then we can move on to the answer.
We made
Form it,
answer
yes.
like a question.
Not the
We
answer at the
made
moment. Answer later. Answer later. Now form the
okay, okay,
question
okay,
first. I don't
okay.
need the answers now. Okay, are you all done? Could you all manage? Or do you need a bit more time?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Munni is done. What about the rest? Mr. Partho, Miss Bindu, Mr. Kamrul? I'll give you 1 more minute, okay? And then we can start because we have more six to do as well. Okay, done everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So number one, I have already done it for you. So that was number one was how do they feel when they're together? Okay, because we're talking about them. That is Chloe and Leah. So we have to write how do they feel. I don't think I can write all the answers here because the space is too small. Yet I will try to. How do they feel when they're together? Number two, I would like Miss Munni to answer number two. Why Leah wants to be with Chloe? So what will be the question of number two, Miss Munni?
Why does Leah always want to be with Chloe?
Excellent. Why does Leah, so this will be does here. Why does Leah always want to be with Chloe? Very good. Number three, Um, Mr. Kamru, can you give me the answer of number three?
Yeah. Uh, do they always wear the same clothes?
Very good. Do they always wear the same clothes? Excellent. So the word will be here. I'm writing the word here. Do they always wear the same clothes? I'm sorry for my handwriting here.
Ma'am,
Excuse it, please. Yes, Mr. Farooq?
number three, why do they always wear the same cloth? Is it right?
No, so listen, we will not mess around with the first part of the question. So see, I'll explain again, Mr. Farooq. This is an appropriate question, but not for this activity, okay? Because the first part of the question has been given as the first prompt. Understood? So the first part of the question in number three is do they always? That is the first part of the question. That will not change. Okay. And the last part of the question or the main topic of the question is also given, that is the same clothes. So in between there has to be something added so that the whole of the question, the complete question is proper. Understood now, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I'll clear it a bit so that. Okay, that was number three. Good, Mr. Kamrul, very good. Moving on to number four. Miss Ria, can you give me the answer of number four? Are they slash do look different now?
Are they look like a different now?
No. Are they something?
Why
There will be something in between to look different now.
are they same things? Same cloth?
No, no, no. It's about looking different. So are they dash to
They
look
are
different
look like
now?
you different now.
No, look like different.
Identical,
Yes, Miss Bindu?
identical, are they
Mm-hmm. No. What about Mr. Partho? Number 4?
It will be looking.
No. Are they looking to look different now? Does it make sense?
No, no.
What about Mr.
are they
Kamru?
looking
Can you
different
try?
now?
What are they, ma'am?
Mr. Kamru, we cannot hear you, sir. Yes, it's very low. The sound is very low. Cannot hear. Okay, what about Mr. Farooq? Can you do number 4?
Are they different? Look, different.
There will be one word here. I'm giving you a hint. Are they dash to look different now? What about
Are
Miss
they
Munni? Can you
similar?
do it?
They similar, look different now.
Ma'am, I thought it's continuous. That's why I wrote, are they looking different now?
Oh, okay. That is a good try, but it will be, are they starting to look different
Yes,
now?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What are
Starting.
they? People say we are starting to look more different now.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
These questions are based on the passage given, right? That is why the questions are also from the lines that are given in the passage. That is why this question will be, are they
Starting.
starting?
Starting,
Oh no, this is a big word
Look
to write for me. Too much
starting look
concentration
like
needed.
different now.
Starting to look different now. Starting. Okay. So are they starting to look different now? That is number 4. Number 5. How Leah feel about that? Mr. Farooq, can you do number 5?
How does Leah
Excellent.
feel about that?
Excellent. Excellent. See, now you got it. Very good. How does Leah feel about that? That is number 5. Very good, Mr. Farooq. Okay. Number 6, last one. Mr. Partho, why/Chloe think it's good to spend more time apart? Mr. Partho,
I think, Chloe, it's good time to spend more time apart.
why think?
Sorry. Why does? How will
I
you say?
does.
Hmm.
Does.
Good.
Does.
Excellent.
Does.
Very good. Yes. Ms. Bindu and Mr. Partho, very good. Why does Chloe think it's good to spend more time apart? Very good. Now I see that you all understood it. That's very good. Excellent work. So let's check the questions again. I'll start from number 1. How do they feel when they're together? Check your answers, I mean the questions that you wrote. Number 2, why does Leah always want to be with Chloe? Number 3, do they always wear the same clothes? Number 4, are they starting to look different now? Number 5, how does Leah feel about that? Number 6, why does Chloe think it's good to spend more time apart? Okay, so these were the questions. Well done, everyone. You tried very well, and you also did very well, all of you. I understand that sometimes it's hard to understand some of the activities, but I see you cope up with it. That's very good. Excellent work. Okay, now that we're done with the questions, now I would like you all to answer the questions. We'll complete the part of Chloe and Leah at first, and then we'll move to Liam and Dylan, okay? So Liam and Dylan's one is also the same as the first one that we're doing now. So the second part will be easier for you. So let's get done with Chloe and Leah. Let's start answering these questions now. So before we start this, I hope all of you are clear about the passage that we did, right? That we read. Or do you need to read it once to answer the question? Do you think you need to read it once more for you to be able to answer the questions in a better way? Yes, no? Give me answers, give me the response. Do I need to go back
Yes,
for
ma'am.
you to... Yes, Mr. Kamro?
Am I clear now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes. Yes.
I can
Okay,
try
so
the
let's...
first question.
Okay, you want to try the first question? Then again, Miss G and Mr. Partho, I think they said that they want to read the passage a bit. Okay, let's just give them a summary, okay? This won't take much time. We'll just move to the back page. That is page 20. Quickly, we'll read it. I'll read it for you here, okay? So that it's quick. Okay, so Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. They have an older brother and sister, Luke 11, Jessica 13. Chloe says, we've got similar personalities and we're very different from Luke and Jessica, but we're both shy on our own, but we feel much braver when we're together. Don't we, Leah? So Leah says, yeah, I want to be with Chloe. I never feel sad when I'm with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I've got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear the same clothes. I love it when we look identical. People say we're starting to look different more now. Look more different now, and I hate it. Chloe, I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We're getting older and we can't live together when we're grown-ups. And Leah asks, why not? So that was all about Chloe and Leah. Just a quick brush up, and now we can answer the question. So how do they feel when they're together? Miss Munni. Yes, Miss Munni?
Yeah, they feel very happy, like they feel brave. Actually, when
Exactly.
they stay alone, that time they feel shy. But when they live together, that time they feel brave more.
Excellent. Very
That's
good. That is the exact word that I wanted to hear. That, and that is the exact answer. They feel brave when they're together. That is exactly how they feel. Very good, Miss Munni. Okay, number two. Number two, Mr. Farooq. Why does Leah always want to be with Chloe? Yes, Mr. Farooq. Why does Leah always want to be with Chloe?
Leah like to identical.
They are identical twins, but why does Leah want to be with Chloe? How does she feel when she stays with Chloe? Is that is the reason that she wants to be with Chloe. So how does she feel? Okay, no problem. Well tried, but you tried well. Okay, so Miss Bindu, can you give me the answer to number two? Why
Madam,
does Leah always want to be with Chloe?
okay. Leah all time want to stay Chloe because
With Chloe?
she is not never feel sad when
Very good.
she want to with her she wants to uh,
Very good.
continue her
She
time
never,
pass that season.
very good.
Never
Right.
sad
Very good, Miss
time.
Bindu.
Green.
Exactly. The main answer is when Leah is with Chloe, she never feels sad. That is why she always wants to be with Chloe. Very good, Miss Bindu. Great. Okay, number three. Number three, do they always wear the same clothes? Um, Mr. Farooq is gone, no problem. Mr. Partho, do they always wear the same clothes?
Do do always wear the same clothes? Yeah, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
yes. They always wear the same clothes.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Number four, are they starting to look different now, Mr. Kamru? Mr. Kamru,
Yeah, yes,
are
ma'am.
they starting to look different now?
Yes, they want to look different when people
That's about Liam and Dylan. This is about Chloe and Leah, the girls.
are they look different.
Starting to look different now. Many people say that.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
good. Yes, they are
Yes,
starting to
Jackie.
look different now. Yes, good. Okay, number five. How does Leah feel about that, Mr. Farouk? How does Leah feel about the fact that they are starting to look different now? Does she like it or she doesn't like it? Mr. Farouk, you're mute. Your mic is muted, sir. We cannot hear you. Yes,
How does Leah feel about that?
yes. How does she feel about looking different from her sister? Does she like it or does she not?
Sad.
She feels sad, right?
Sad.
Very good, very good. She doesn't like the fact that they are starting to look different, and she said that she hates it. She doesn't like it, right? Very good. Last one, Miss Ria. Okay, number six. Why does Chloe think it's good to spend more time apart?
They are getting older and they can't live together. Uh, that's why they are
That is
spend
why they
time
think,
more
right.
time apart.
Very good,
Am I
very
right,
good.
ma'am? Yes.
Because, yes, you are right. Because they are growing up now, and when
Yes.
they are grown ups, that means when they're adults, they won't be able to stay together. That is why Chloe thinks it's good to spend
Spend
more
more
time
time.
apart from now on. Right. Very good. Excellent work, everyone. Very good. Now, let's move on to our next part that is about Liam and Dylan. Let's form the questions again, like before, like just we did about Chloe and Leah. There are two or three prompts given. So number seven is why slash not slash Dylan like being a twin. Number eight, what slash Dylan never order in a restaurant. So see here, in number seven, we have three prompts. Why? Because the first prompt, that is why, this is the first starting of the question. You will not change it. It will be the way it is. And the second prompt that is given is not. This is given so that you understand the question will be in a negative sense. That is why this is given. And the third prompt that is given is about the topic of the question. Okay, it's just like this activity that we just did, but Chloe and Leah is the same. You just have to form questions from the prompts that are given. Okay, to take 2 minutes. I don't think this will take much time. I'll clear the page so that it's easier and it's cleaner. You start doing the questions and then we'll check. I hope all of you are writing down the questions and doing it because that will be easier for all of you to form the questions as well as to, be clear about the whole activity and learn from it. Okay? If you're still not writing, do write it, please. Write and practice. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, great. Very good. What about the others, Mr. Kamrul, Miss Munni, Mr. Partho, Mr. Farooq? Done?
Done.
Okay, great. I hope we can start now. So number 7. Why/not/Dylan like being a
Why
twin?
does not Dylan like become a twin?
Very good, Mr. Farooq. Excellent work. Why doesn't Dylan or does not Dylan like being a twin? So here it will be doesn't. Excellent work. Mr. Farooq now understood how it's done, and he's clear and confident, I see. That's good. Okay. Number 8, Miss Munni. What/Dylan never order in a restaurant? Miss Munni? Number 8.
It's little bit confused. What does?
Very good, yes. Complete the question.
What does Dylan never order in a restaurant?
Very good. Very good. What does, that will be here. What does Dylan never order in a restaurant? So it's not, we don't say restaurant, okay? Restaurant. Most of us, it's not anyone specific. Most of us, we make the mistake. We say restaurant. It's restaurant. You have to keep the AU in between. You have to say it with restaurant, okay? Okay, very good, Miss Munni. Number 9, Miss Ria. Where/Liam and Dylan living?
Where are Liam and Dylan living?
Dylan, very good. Where are
Liam and Dylan
Dylan?
living?
Very good. Where are? So this will be R and it will be here. Very good. Number 10, Mr. Partho. What/they studying? I mean, what/they studying?
What are they studying?
Very good. These are a bit easy, or maybe it became easier for you after doing the first part, right? Okay, so this is also R. What are they studying? Very good. Miss Bindu, number 11. Why/not/ yes.
Why did not they feel so competitive now?
This will not be past tense because they are still here, right? Because they just spoke about you. It will be present tense. What will be the present tense of
Why
this?
does?
No.
No,
Why
it's
does?
they. That's why it will be, if it
Do
was,
done.
Do.
yes. Why
Why
don't
do?
they?
Do.
Don't they?
Why don't? Oh, sorry. Why
Yes,
don't
or right.
they feel so competitive now?
Very good. Either it will be why don't they or why do not they? Anything works. Both of them are correct. Very good. Why don't they feel so competitive now? Don't. Okay. Last one. Who was missing? Mr. Kamrul. Yes. Last one. Number 12. Which got
Which
girlfriend?
which twin has got girlfriend?
Very good. Excellent. Which twin has got a girlfriend? So here there will be a. So it will be a here, and here it will be, yes, this will be has got. Very good. Excellent work, everyone. So I hope I asked everyone because there are 6 of you, and I asked 6 of you. Yes, I did. Okay, so this was great. All of you, 1 minute, please. Yes. So all of you completed the questions very well. Now it's the part of answering them. So I hope, okay, let's see the passage for in a glance so that it's easier to answer the questions. So I'll read it again for you. Quick, okay? So Liam and Dylan are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters. Dylan, I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find I often try to be different from Liam.
Why not
I
Dylan and
sometimes
Liam?
want the same thing as him in a restaurant. but I never order it. Liam, I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school and now we're at different universities. Dylan's studying drama in Manchester and I'm doing physics in Leeds. We don't feel so competitive now that we're living very different lives, but I still really want to beat him at sports. Dylan, I'm happy we're more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous. Okay, so this was all about Liam and Dylan. Now let's move on to answering these questions. The first question about Liam and Dylan, that is number 7. Number 7, why doesn't Dylan like being a twin? So Miss Ria, can you give me the answer about this?
Ma'am, people
Yes.
they are being different things, different twins, and they're different classes, different universities.
No. Why doesn't Dylan like being a twin? So the first part, that is because we don't see them separately. How can you answer that? It means take that reason and explain. That is the main reason that we always see them as a pair.
Yes, ma'am. People see identical twin special.
Yes.
They don't see.
They
What's the
don't see
difference?
them. Yes,
What's the difference?
exactly. Exactly.
Maybe.
We don't, everyone doesn't see what's
Yes.
special about them. Right. Very good, Miss Ria. Well done. Okay, number 8, Miss Munni. What does Dylan never order in a restaurant?
Dylan never order same thing.
As? Same thing as?
Same thing as like Liam.
Liam.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Dylan never orders the same thing like Liam or the same thing as Liam in a restaurant. Very good. Number 9, Mr. Partho. Where are Liam and Dylan living? Mr. Partho?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, number 9, Mr. Partho. Where are Liam and Dylan living?
And Liam and Dylan are living in different areas.
And where is that?
Liam living in Manchester.
Opposite. Dylan is living in Manchester.
And Liam living in forget it.
Leeds. Leeds. You remember Manchester because of football, no? I got that. Okay, so Liam is living in Leeds and Dylan is living in Manchester. Good, Mr. Partho. Well tried. Okay, number 10. Mr. Farooq, what are they studying?
Dylan is studying. Dylan is studying
Drama.
drama and
Liam is
Laila
studying a
studying
science subject.
science subject.
Which one? You tell me. Biochemistry, physics, which one? Okay, no problem. Well tried. Miss Bindu, can you tell me what are they studying?
Liam study is physics in
Good.
Leeds.
Very good.
Dylan will study in drama in Manchester.
Very good. Excellent. Very good, Miss Bindu. Okay, number 11. Why don't they feel so competitive now? Mr. Kamru.
Actually, they are now they are independent and they are living different.
Exactly.
So
That is why?
That's why they feel so.
They don't feel. They don't feel
Sorry,
so
sorry. They don't feel so competitive.
Very good. Excellent. because they don't feel so competitive now because they are both living in different cities and they're both leading different lives and separately they're enjoying their own lives. That's why they don't feel competitive anymore. Very good, Mr. Campbell. Last one. Which twin has got a girlfriend? Whom did I not ask? Miss Munni, right? No, I asked Miss
Yeah.
Munni. No, I
Okay.
asked number 8 to Miss Munni. Whom did I miss? Whom did I miss? Whom did I miss? Okay, no problem. Miss Munni, you can say the answer.
Yeah, Dillon has got a girlfriend.
Very good. Dylan has got a girlfriend. Okay, very good. That was the correct answer. So that was all about today's lesson. So we got to know about two twins. One moment, I'll zoom out. We got to know about two twins, two pairs of twins, sorry, and we saw that both of the twins have different personalities and different point of views. One pair wants to stay together and they're very close. They dress the same, they think the same, they feel safe when they're together. And the other pair, they don't like to stay together. They think differently, they enjoy their lives in their own ways. They are competitive against each other, not against, but with each other. So they're completely different. The both pairs are very different. So we got to learn how to form questions, appropriate questions according to a topic and according to the people or thing that we're talking about. And we also got to answer accordingly, right? So I think it was effective. It was a good activity and a good lesson for all of you. But we're still not done with this lesson. So we will be, inshallah, continuing in the next class, and that will also be about these twins, but we will get to know something more about them because we will get to hear an interview with Chloe and Leah as well as with Liam and Dylan. And then we'll be filling up these blanks and everything. So we'll continue this same lesson in our next class as well. So today was great. Thank you all for actively participating and trying your best in throughout the class, throughout the whole 1 hour, 15 minutes. Thank you so much. Inshallah, see you in our next class. That will be given to you. You will be notified, inshallah. So today's Wednesday. The next class will be, inshallah, in our next week. So inshallah, you will be notified.